Hello there. Let's talk about health and the fitness industry on the part of things that you take into your body. Now, I am a strong proponent of taking in probiotics, fiber, proteins, but there's one segment in particular that is so loaded with crap, you can really not trust anything in the stores anymore. And there's two parts. It's the drinks and the protein bars, or health bars as they call them, okay? There's so much dishonesty in this segment of the market. Now, I go to a gym called Vasa Fitness here in Chandler, and they sell a range of products, and they are as natural as you can pretty much buy. There was one out of 12 in the case that I was willing to buy because it was quite literally as natural as possible, and even plant-based still was not completely natural. It still had products in it that were not completely natural. You got to be careful. You got to read labels. Don't buy shit that has any ingredient you can't pronounce, for one, and if it's got any canola, soy, vegetable oil, any of that kind of shit in it, it's not worth getting. You're pickling your body with shit you don't need, okay? And don't get me started on fucking granola bars and health bars. I used to be a Cliff Bar person for years, and then I found out all the other stuff that was in it, and I was like, what the fuck have I been doing to myself? Nature means the worst. It is so loaded with carbs and sugar that unless you're running a 20-mile marathon, never put that shit in your mouth, ever. If you want to have a healthy bar, trail bar, health bar, or otherwise, make it yourself at home. But make sure you get stuff that's going to work for your body. Oats are not good for you like people think. They spike your sugar, man. Man, it's horrible. You should have heard some of the stuff that my nurse practitioner has told me, man. It's not good, folks. There's so much out there you can't trust in the food industry now. Even peanut butter, unless it's completely natural with like no art of the processed oils in it. Jif, it's horrible. All that stuff that you buy on the shelf, and yeah, I've had some of it, I'll admit it. I've had some of it with the carb-loaded, mass-produced bread. I will admit it. I am not perfect. There are times where I cheat. But I get rid of a lot of that stuff, and I've gotten rid of soda and processed sugars as much as I can. And I have made it a point to align myself with as much natural product as I can, and that includes vegetables and fruits. And if it does not have a 9 at the beginning of its number sequence, I'm going to steer clear of it as much as I can. There's some places where you just can't avoid it, and when it comes to the health bars and the protein drinks, you've really just got to look at the labels. I used to drink Premier Protein a lot, and then I saw the stuff that was on the label, and I trusted it because it was a protein drink, and you could get a 12-pack at Costco for not a lot of money. But it is loaded with shit. You just got to be careful. Read ingredients or make your own, and very sparing on oats, man. They are not as good for you as anybody will ever tell you. I mean, they always touted it as a healthy thing. I found out because I was getting my A1C was climbing again, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm doing so much shit right now. Sugars from fruits, they don't use your pancreas like processed sugars do. And unfortunately, one of the natural foods, even raw uncut oats, still have a high amount of sugar that spikes your sugar rate and your insulin. It converts directly into sugars. It's not as good for you as you think. So be very careful when you're getting these protein drinks and these bars that call themselves healthy. I mean, even the RX bar has artificial shit in it. Anytime you get anything that on the label says natural flavors, they're just as artificial. They're just derived from natural sources. vanilla flavoring, it's not even really from vanilla anymore. Vanilla flavoring, not real vanilla, by the way, not from vanilla bean itself, but vanilla flavoring, it comes from the gland of some animal's fucking anus, man. It's scent gland. I mean, seriously, I'm not even kidding. Look it up. You can find it out online. It's nuts. So just be really careful about what you see on the label. And for me, if I find anything on the shelf, like I very rarely get boxed stuff anymore. I get some canned stuff for vegetables just because it's convenient for work. If I get sardines, it's always in water. And you even gotta be high quality about that too. Do your research. I got a whole list of sardines not to get brand wise, and a whole bunch too. Olive oils, which ones are horrible, which ones are good. It's crazy. You got to do research before you buy anything these days, man. And I'll tell you what, because of that research, my health in general has felt way better. So just be real careful when you're picking up those bars and those protein drinks, man. Even powders. Be fucking careful. By the way, whey protein is not as good for you as you think. Pea protein is actually pretty good, but make sure that it is an organic source of peas. Even that, you just gotta be really fucking careful, guys.